What's up, everybody? Happy Saturday morning to y'all. It is Roche Ball. Hi, you guys. So, first things first, I want to be working on the intro. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to download some kind of graphic, moving type of thing so that way I can work on a really good intro for you guys. And just for my channel in general, period. Also, too, I'm thinking of changing my name, but at the same time, I'm not going to do that because Roche Ball is just... It's different for me, and yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and keep that, but I am gonna work on some kind of intro for y'all. I'm gonna try to put music behind it. If not, it's just gonna be like a little slide, little picture thing with just my name, and that's it. And it's gonna have all my social media platforms to where you guys can follow if you want. Okay. In today's video, we're gonna talk about Candyman, which I don't know why. Now, if I say his name, the amount you're supposed to say his name in this video is not in front of a mirror, even though I am kind of looking at myself through the camera, so I guess that counts as a mirror. And he's not going to appear. Okay. Now, I'm a very big scary movie fan. I love Freddy Krueger. I love, I still have to watch the movies from back in the day, like Bela Lugosi's Dracula and Christopher Pike's Dracula, or Christopher Lee's Dracula, my bad. And I have to watch, like, the Wolfman, House of Wax, and all the stuff like that. I want to get into those movies as well, Alfred Hitchcock stuff and all kind of other stuff. Like, I've never seen The Birds all the way. I've never seen The Rear Window, and I forgot. Did I see Psycho once? I don't remember. But yeah, I'm into watching all those. I love me some Paranormal Activity type of stuff, but just as long as I don't have to be involved in it, Even though it does look very interesting to go to a haunted mansion or some kind of abandoned hospital. It does look very interesting, but knowing me, I'll probably have nightmares for a long time. But I enjoy watching other people go through that. I'm a big scary movie fan, okay? I love Freddy. He's my number one done, okay? I love Freddy Krueger. He's the best, okay? But let's just talk about this Bumblebee. And I'm not talking about Beyonce, so y'all please, Beehive, don't come after me. I'm talking about Candyman, because he also had bumblebees around him. And he's one guy that I've been afraid of. Let me tell you guys a little backstory. Back when I was in 6th grade, I was living in Bellflower, and I went to Washington Elementary, okay? I went to a slumber party because this girl in the apartments was having a summer party, so her mom and, let us spend a night, and it was like about 11 of us girls there. Me and my 2 sisters, I have 3 sisters, but me and 2 of my sisters and my cousin went. And I just remember we had fun, birthday party stuff. When it was time to go to bed, we all decided to watch Candyman. And why did several other girls go in the bathroom and decide to play it? Now, that was my first time ever seeing Candyman. And I'm like, why are we playing this? This is like Bloody Mary's cousin. I'm not doing that. No, I don't know. And I was scared all night to go to sleep. And one thing I don't like is seeing something scary and being the last one to go to sleep. So I was the last one to go to sleep. So in my mind, I'm just laying there. And I kept looking at the hallway threshold thinking somebody was standing there. Candyman has traumatized me for the longest. And I was staying with my ex-boyfriend at the time in Sherman Oaks or whatever, right? And I decided he was out of town because he's a musician or whatever. Wait, hold on. All right, I'm back. Somebody brushed against the door or something. I thought it was one of the cats. So I forgot where I was saying, but it traumatized me. Watching Candyman traumatized me to the point where I wanted the door closed. I don't want to see with the door open. I don't want to see with the closet door open because I kept having like these thoughts of somebody going to be standing there with their little silhouette showing, and it's going to be scary. But I always imagine it to be him, Candyman. And I'm thinking, okay, you know what? You're not going to scare me. You have a very sexy voice, but you're not going to scare me, okay? But I was very traumatized at 11 years old in the 6th grade up until now. So after all the Candymans, Farewell to the Flesh, and Bye Bye, Bumblebee, whatever, I just started to forget about them and started concentrating on Freddy Krueger and other scary movie villains and all that, Saw and, Twisty from American Horror Story, which gives me the creeps as well, and all that. So, and the next through the grapevine, a couple years ago, I'm hearing that they're going to remake Candyman. And I'm thinking, excuse me? I mean, how long ago was all of this? He's forgotten about. Okay? Let's not try to resurrect that. Let's not try to bring up old stuff. We're on to bigger and better villains right now. Freddy Krueger got a couple more movies he needs to make. Okay? And they're already coming out with another Halloween with Michael Myers. I don't know what the hell they're going to do, but whatever. But the point is, now it's official. Candyman will be out on the 27th of August next week. And I was thinking this morning, like, should I go see it? Should I not? Because this traumatized me for a long time. He was, out of all the scary movies, I'm a big scary movie fan, but he scared me more than The Grudge did. And I was scared of The Grudge. I slept with the Bible under my pillow and everything. And Candyman really traumatized me as a 6th grade kid, because I'm thinking, why would you do something like that? You killing people that I never understood why villains do that. Michael Myers or whatever, or whoever, just kill people for no reason. Like if you like Michael Myers, if you wanted to get to Laurie, your sister, whoever her name is, Laurie Strode or her name is, just get to her. Why you gotta kill everybody until you get to her? I'm not in your way. You know? There's a couple over there about to get their freak on. This young teen couple or whatever, or whoever, or however old they were in the movies. And you about to kill them. One decides to go get a drink of water while the other one is still in bed being like, hurry back, okay? Takes long. And next thing you know, homegirl in bed gets killed, and the home guy that went to get something to eat, he gets killed. And then you wanted to get straight to your sister, go straight to your sister. Why you gotta go through all these different people before you get to me? Come at me, bro. Anyway, I'm contemplating on whether I want to go see Candyman or not, because he gave me such the creeps out of every scary movie I've seen. Now, I was scared of The Grudge. I was scared of the Paranormal Activity. I was scared of, like, different things. And at one point, Freddy Krueger did scare me. Especially when he turned into the snake in the third one. That was creepy as... And when he was walking down the street with long arms, and his arms became real long. That was scary, too. So, yeah. Plus, he can turn himself into different people and trick them and kill them and all that. So... I'm contemplating on whether I want to see Candyman or not. I'm really looking forward not to seeing it, because I just don't like the fact that he's back, and I just don't like the fact that we're going to make him relevant again. And then next thing you know, they're going to remake another one and another one and another one. I understand you want to give each generation a chance to see what we've been seeing when we were little, but at the same time, you're going to traumatize kids. Halloween is coming up, and it's just not a good thing. You know, somebody's going to take their little kid to see Candyman next week, and they're going to be traumatized for life, and that will be nobody but the remakers of Candyman's fault. So I'm saying, I'm not going to be on here on some boycott Netflix stuff. I'm not going to do that, but I'm just going to be on here about, like, just don't take your little kids to go see Candyman stuff, you know. I'm just saying, because I just don't think that we should really pay, you know, it's like, I don't like when people bring up, like, try to remake old stuff that should have been down there. If you want to try to go see Candyman, go rent a video, VHS, I'm sure, you know, and just, you know, Candyman, just like the girl said. I was watching a YouTube video, and this girl was cursing. I was like, oh my gosh. And when I first saw it, I did bust out and started laughing, but then I look at it, I'm like, dang, whoever's taping this should be ashamed of herself watching this little girl curse like that. And this little girl was like, first of all, the one that had the camera was like, wait, what'd you say? What about Candyman? And she was looking like, she said, Candyman ain't gonna do shit, all right? I will whoop the fuck out of Candyman. She was going in. And my sentiments exactly. Now that I think about it. And I'm just, a part of me is a little scared because, number one, two things. Candyman traumatized the F out of me as a little girl. And now I told my sister this morning we should go see it. Like an idiot. Like a idiot. And you know when something new is coming out, like let's just say, like for instance, I was told Dexter's coming out, like another season of Dexter, right? So what my sister and my nephew is doing right now is they're watching every episode from the first season all the way to the last episode of the last season, just to get a refresher of what's going on, so that way they can just, as soon as a new season comes in, boom, they'll be right there. I'm not doing that with Candyman. I don't feel the need to go see Farewell to the Flesh, or Candyman Must Rise, or Candyman is Back Again, or or Candyman All or Nothing or whatever the case is. I'm not interested in going to see you. So I'm not going to go and retouch and give myself a refresher of your stupid backstory. And to end this video, I want to say, no, Candyman, you ain't. And the only reason why they decided to bring you back is because they're bored. And maybe you don't have nothing to do. So you want to go out and scare these kids from these new generations to give them to, I don't know. I'm too worked up right now. I need to calm down. But I don't think Candyman should have been revamped or resurrected or brought back or whatever you want to call it. Stop bringing up old stuff. Candyman is long and gone. And I understand it's already out. It's too late. Oh my gosh! And don't try to do nothing new like, oh, Candyman is passing the torch to another black guy. Don't do that shit. Don't do that. Just like when they remade the like I think it was Nightmare on Elm Street 10 or something like that, and it was another guy. It wasn't Robert Englund. It's kind of like when you have a horse pill that you have to swallow, and it takes time going down. You can feel the horse pill going all the way down your esophagus and your throat tube and all kind of other stuff. And it's just like, it was hard to digest knowing that wasn't Robert Englund. So if you're going to bring Candyman back, if it's not going to be Tony Todd, I don't want to see it. It's like, let's not try to make Candyman it, like I said, Candyman, give it all you got. Or, it's like, let's not do to these old movies what they did with Bring It On. After the first one, that should have been it. Honestly. So I just wanted to come over here and say that I don't support Candyman. I will boycott Candyman. Let's not go and traumatize these new kids from this new generation. Let's not do that. Am I serious? No. But let's not go and try to make Candyman happen. It's not going to happen. Fetch is not going to happen. Candyman. Fetch didn't happen, actually. But Candyman may. And that's the sucky, sad part. And I will write to the creators of the new Candyman and say, let's not traumatize these new children who are already going through so much with starting school. And their mothers and papas are going to take them to go see this movie and traumatize them over. And then they're thinking about Candyman in their schoolwork. It's going to be hard for them to succeed and study. So if they go take their kids to see Candyman, and next thing you see on the news, 55% of students who just got back to school is already failing because they saw Candyman. They didn't get enough sleep. They couldn't eat because they know Candyman was probably in the house. So guess what we're going to do? Let's boycott Candyman, because I'm not, this is kind of cute. See, I always do hairdos on purpose. This is because I was being lazy. I don't feel like doing shit. So, vote no on Prop Candyman, okay?